Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is T-Zone Tara, or Tara Wilson, and here on this channel I do plus size fashion, I do beauty, I do hair care. Today I am talking about skincare. So if you are new here, welcome. Here it's all about positivity, self-love, all that good stuff. If you are a subscriber, an OG, welcome back. Sorry I've been quiet, I'm back. I have been quiet on socials. If you follow me on Instagram, I have been getting back into the swing of things there. But here on YouTube, I have been quiet and I am sorry. I have been recovering from COVID, then a cold, then another cold, then the vaccine. It has been, your girl's been busy recovering from everything that life wants to throw at me now. So I am back. But today I'm doing a skincare review, and a haul based on this company, Uriage Eau Thermal. They are a French company. They include thermal water from the French Alps in their skincare, and I have been in love ever since I was recovering in hospital. And I developed super dry skin on my body, and nothing that I used could shift it, could change it, my skin never felt moisturized. So that's how I discovered this brand, because I was thinking, girl, I need to try something. In terms of my face, I used to have very oily skin back in the day. I used to use a lot of mattifying products, which I didn't realize it actually made my skin worse, producing more and more oil. Since then, I've changed up my skincare routine. I've changed up my skincare, serums, and my routine. And I have much more of a structure to my routine now. If you follow me on Instagram, I tend to upload a lot of reels there and a lot of videos talking about skincare, new skincare brands that I have found, and my routine. So if skincare is your thing, head over there, because I tend to do a lot more there, more regularly, and you'll see a little bit more. But in hospital, I was looking for something just for the skin on my body. And I was looking for something to help with the dryness that I was experiencing. I knew it was probably to do with hormones. I was only drinking water. I didn't eat for almost a week. But I was drinking so much water, but somewhere I was deficient in something. It has since improved. However, that's how I came across the brand. So, a little bit about the brand. They use thermal water, as I said. Thermal water obviously is, well, they use thermal water from the French Alps. They have been developing this brand for a long time, developing these formulas for a long time. They are dermatologically tested. The thermal water is an active water and a protective water. It's very soothing. It's full of minerals. I don't even know what that was. It's an active water. It's a protective water. It's soothing. It's moisturizing. And it's naturally, and I use that word correctly in this sense, it's naturally full of vitamins and minerals. And that's where the benefits start to come in. On their website, which is amazing, full of information, they have a natural mineral and trace elements breakdown. Things like zinc, manganese, copper, iron, potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium. These are things that are naturally present in their thermal active water. It also helps to reduce like the adherence of microbes to the skin, and I know for a fact that it does help strengthen the skin's natural moisture barrier. And this is where I feel that particularly this product, which I will talk a little bit more about in a moment, I feel that this product really did help my legs regain that moisture. Yes, so that's where I heard about the brand. I then started to purchase myself some facial products. I then began to purchase some facial products, and I kind of was experimenting at this point. I don't really have, as you can see, I don't really have like specific skin concerns as such. I do have pigmentation. Other than that, my oily T-zone is very balanced now. It's under control, usually using serums. I did a blog post about a few weeks ago. That helps to balance my skin. I use ceramide rich creams. So my skin's pretty balanced now. But going from the body products to the facial products, it made me realize how much I loved the brand, and this is why I'm doing this haul today. They have since I have been posting so religiously about how amazing they are on Instagram, they have since sent me a whole bunch of products to try, and I'm going to be demoing some of them for you today so you can see some textures. We'll talk about some fragrances if there are any. They are pretty good with fragrances. Yes, fragrance free. Most of their things are fragrance free. But anyway, we will get into that. I just want to come back to the benefits of thermal water first and foremost. So it's good for irritated skin, it's good for eczema, it's good for redness, it's good for eyelid dermatosis, which I have never had, but I do have family members with, and I know how stressful it can be, especially if you're in this industry or if you like using beauty products. It's good for sun erythema, it's good for post-dermo cosmetic procedures. So their spray, their thermal water spray, which is kind of like a cult product, I believe. That's kind of, as I was researching about the brand, this is the thing that people rave about the most. It's good for hydration, it fixes makeup, it's good for after shaving, radiance, it's good after sport, it's good after epilation. So it's moisturizing, it's soothing, it's protective. And it's for all types of skin. So those benefits you are going to see on all types of skin, whether you have dry skin or whether you have oily skin. To my oily skin girls, I will say balancing the skin is key. I spent so long trying to mattify my skin, and it affected my makeup application so much. I spent so long trying to mattify my skin. By the time I concentrated on good quality moisture, not using heavy creams for dry skin, but good quality moisture, it was over like that. Like, my skin just stopped producing oil and became normal, and I am so grateful that I discovered brands like this, especially things that are fragrance free. Fragrances are kind of a pet hate of mine. They are not so much of a deal breaker anymore. When I first went on my like skincare journey, I kind of went completely cold turkey. I didn't use anything with any sort of alcohols and drying alcohols, preservatives, things like parabens, and fragrances. I kind of stayed away from all of those, denatured alcohol specifically, and I still do that. I'm not a fan of denatured alcohol. Here's me looking at the ingredients now before I say that. But anyway, now I do experiment. I try and listen to my skin a little bit more, and I do my best to stay away from those ingredients still, which are specifically not good for skin of color because of pigmentation, which I already have naturally. Lucky me. So, okay, I am going to start with, the Zemos, and that's what I call it. That's how you spell it. You make your own judgment on how you pronounce these words. So this is a lipid replenishing anti-irritation cream. And as I said, this is the one I discovered in hospital, which saved my life. It saved your girl's life. My legs and feet were so dry. It may have been because of poor circulation. I was in bed for 2 weeks. But my skin on my legs was so dry, it was almost flaking. It was awful. So I needed something. I needed something fast, I needed something good, and I needed a large amount because your girl's not small. Your girl's not small, and 2 legs, I mean, it's not a small area like a face. So I wanted something with a good amount that I could take to hospital and use to get my skin back feeling moisturized again. So this is the description. Soothe and condition your atopic, eczema-prone or dry skin with the Uriage Zemos Lipid Replenishing Anti-Irritation Cream. A rich, hypoallergenic body moisturizer for very dry skin for the whole family. Providing instant relief to any discomfort, the Zemos Anti-Irritation Body Lotion is the ideal choice to soothe yours or your baby's irritated skin. The moisturizer brings an instant soothing action, and brings an end to itching sensations that cause scratching and further irritation. Formulated with a host of patented complexes for ensured efficacy, the high tolerance body cream has a triple action barrier effect. The skin's barrier is restored and reinforced. The innate barrier is regulated. The microbial barrier is balanced with naturally isotonic Uriage thermal water. This water, directly from the French Alps, is renowned for its soothing and healing abilities, helping to restore damaged skin and bring comfort to irritation. So it has 10% shea butter. And obviously we all know, not both, but me, you, us, we know that shea butter is good. It's also hypoallergenic and fragrance free, which is what we want. So other good ingredients: raspberry seed oil, squalane, butylene glycol, glycerin, shea butter, as I said, thermal water from the French Alps. For such a large kind of a product which is for all over the body, which is fragrance free and hypoallergenic, it does have, the ingredients list is fairly small, and that does bring me some comfort, to be honest, because that is just right up my street. So I really enjoyed using this. I'm going to show you the texture. My arm is looking a bit ashy at the moment. That is probably all you would need for an arm, because it's a very, very thick. See? that is probably too much. It's not greasy at all, but the instant moisture is just unparalleled for me. And you can see the difference. So that is the texture of the Zemos Lipid Replenishing Anti-Irritation Cream. The fact that it's lipid rich as well, really important for the skin. So definitely my favourite body cream at the moment. The fact that it's fragrance free is, I try and see it as a positive. Me, your girl, I'm so fond of like Bath and Body Works and the Body Shop body butters, but they are full of synthetic fragrances, unfortunately. And I try to use, if I'm ever going to use them, because I want to be smelling sweet, I will always use this first, because this has mineral oil in it that will kind of lock off the moisture into your skin, but also for me it provides a barrier to the fragrances that I'm talking about in other novelty creams. So definitely a favorite of mine. They sent me quite a few products recently, which was what kind of sparked my interest for this video. They sent me their thermal micellar water. Micellar water I am a huge fan of because I double cleanse day and night. So I will tend to take off my eye makeup with an eye makeup remover. Then sometimes I will use a face wash. And then I will use a micellar water last. That's actually triple cleansing. Otherwise I will use a makeup remover and then a micellar water to make sure that my skin is fully cleansed. So I'm definitely going to try this, and I'm probably going to use this for you today. I will definitely demo at least 3 of these products. And this is their extra rich dermatological gel, cleanses, protects, preserves the skin from dryness. So it's an extra rich dermatological gel. It's soap free. It says gently cleanses and preserves skin against dryness, lather then rinse off, and it's suitable for babies, children, adults, and it's suitable for body and hair. It's high tolerance, ophthalmologically tested, and physiological pH. So this is the description. This soap-free dermatological gel from Uriage cleanses the skin while respecting the skin's hydrolipidic layer. This gel cleanser is adapted to the delicate and sensitive skin of adults, but also children and babies. The product leaves a pleasant feeling of softness and freshness on the skin, and it can be used daily with the pleasure of using for body and face. I haven't tried this one yet, but this is basically to replace shower gels. So over on my Instagram, if you have followed me there for a while, I put up a post definitely probably a month or so ago, and I was talking about how I'm so picky with what goes on my face, but when it comes to my body care with creams, I've had to become a little bit stricter now, staying away from drying alcohol, staying away from fragrances, because of how dry my skin got. But in terms of shower gel, I tend to pick up the one that is on special. So it's obviously things like Imperial Leather, things like, what's the other one I use all the time? Radox, that's another one I use a lot. They're just whatever's a pound in Asda, Tesco, Superdrug, whatever's on special and smells good, I pick it up. These are usually full of harsh drying chemicals to clean, and then they're also full of fragrances. So it's kind of counterintuitive to be using really good creams and skincare if you're washing your skin with the worst. So I am definitely looking forward to trying this. Cult product, the Eau Thermal. This is the hydrating spray. I think I mentioned it earlier. Water hand cream. I'm guessing it has all the same benefits as the facial cream and the water serum. Moisturizing lipstick, again with thermal water in. Thermal water, castor seed oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil. Sorry, shea butter. The ingredients in this sound amazing. I will use this one for you today as well. Water jelly. So I read into this actually. So this is actually for my skin type. This is for normal to combination skin. It says, plunge your skin into a real thermal bath. The light and ultra fresh texture of this water jelly melts into the skin, infusing it with a unique triple action hydration complex. It regenerates the skin's hydration, continuously maximizes the hydration of skin, and restores the barrier effect of the skin to limit dehydration. So it's dermatologically tested again. It has that amazing thermal water in, and I will use this one also today. Last but not least, they sent me their Extreme Protective Fluid SPF. Optimized photo protection combined with ultra comfortable light texture. This moisturizing fluid provides very high protection to skin presenting a high risk when exposed to UV rays. Its smooth light texture makes it easy to apply and spread, dry and invisible finish. Very high tolerance. Apply sufficient amount, etc, etc. Reapply frequently. It protects against UVB and UVA, and it's factor 50. I like this little bottle. I can just stick it in my handbag because I do reapply sunscreen even throughout the winter when the sun is high in the sky. Your girl's applying this. So sunscreen is very important to me. I talk about it a lot on my channels, so I will be using this one. So today I think I will focus on the Micellar, the water jelly, and I'm going to use the lip balm. Keep it simple and fresh. You know what, I may as well go for gold and use that spray thermal water as well. One thing I wanted to mention about this water serum, I really do like the texture of this serum. As you can see, it's very lightweight. It's very, very lightweight. It absorbs beautifully and I really enjoy using it. However, it does not layer well with other products. So I have applied this with face creams. I've applied it with day creams, and what you will start to get is sticky, kind of sticky little pearls, sticky little spots that will peel off. It will start to peel, it will start to congeal. So I may try it today with the water jelly moisturizer, and I'll see how we go. I'll see how we go. So, okay, so I'm going to use this first on a cotton pad. It's the texture of normal micellar water. It smells amazing. And it's very cooling. It's very cooling on the skin as well. The real test for me is to see it dry down. Because some micellar waters will leave my skin feeling stripped of moisture. Instead of clean, they'll leave my skin feeling stripped. So I'm intrigued. Okay, my skin is basically dry, and you can see there is still a radiance. There is still like and this is something I really love about using their products. The radiance that comes through, even though my skin is completely dried down. It's like second to none. I'm hoping it's coming through on camera, because in person, my skin, it feels moisturized. It feels quite plump as well. It feels nice around sensitive areas. Whereas some micellar waters, not naming no names, Garnier, but some micellar waters burn my eyes and the delicate eye skin as well. So I stay far, far away from those. I'm now going to apply the water serum, which again I said I love, but I don't know how. I just use 2 pumps. And that is usually enough to cover my entire face. It smells amazing, but it does feel really refreshing. I'm now going to apply the water jelly. So it's a very similar texture. Okay, so far so good. So I've used, I don't know if you can see that, I've used basically three dots. Again, it feels very cooling and refreshing. And the smell, it doesn't smell strong. It doesn't smell strong, it smells fresh. It smells very, very fresh. So to seal in that moisture, I'm going to use their infamous thermal water. I'm going to spray this on top. So my skin is almost completely dry. And you can see the glow. My skin is completely dry and you can see the glow. And I'm so glad that it's come through on camera. I have such a problem with my lips in the winter. I'm just opening, if I can. Awful. So my lips are, They're not very dry. I mean, I wake up with some crusty lips sometimes, so they're not very, very dry. But this is what it looks like. Very thick, but it doesn't feel cumbersome. It doesn't feel like very weighty on the lips. No shine. I quite like that, especially when I'm filming videos. If I don't have lipstick on, or I'm filming the beginning of a video with a bare face, I don't like very glossy lips, but I don't like them to look crusty either. Everything I've tried today, I have absolutely adored, but I knew I would. Really fond of the brand. Please do ask me any questions at all about the skincare, about the thermal water, about the science behind it. I do a hell of a lot of research on skincare, so I am happy to advise anybody. A lot of you have been reaching out on my Instagram, DMing me. I will get back to you, I promise, with your skin complaints and concerns and like what I would recommend. They are only recommendations. I am not a dermatologist. I just put that out there. But like I said, I'm more than willing to give you guys any advice. So please do ask me any questions that you may have. Please let me know if there are any other skincare brands that you would like me to try out, or anything else from the Uriage brand that you have been thinking about buying or purchasing. Please do let me know down in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this skincare video, which is a first for this channel, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, of course, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.